a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will start right from we have left. In the last video we discussed runtime errors. Now in this video we will discuss the logical errors. So we will define it as logical errors occur when a program follows a wrong logic. The language translator does not report any error message. For logical error, these errors may be due to improper use of formula or wrong use of the symbols or data instead of, like, give an example of v is equal to s divided by t. So here there is a mistake, like the formula, the exact formula, there should be an asterisk should be there, because the correct formula to calculate the distance is v is equal to s into t, but I have put a division symbol /. So if you give some wrong information in the formula, then it can create a logical error. So this is called logical error. The computer is unable to detect such errors and thus give out wrong result. Logical errors are difficult to find even when they are known to exist. To detect logical errors, we run the program with known data called test data. The results obtained with test data is checked and verified. When the logical error is determined, it is removed by making necessary changes in the program. This is called logical debugging. So we have discussed and explained the logical errors. So it's type of error when the program follows the wrong logic, and if there is any error or wrong symbols or it's used in a formula calculation. Likewise, the logical debugging is the process from which the logical error is removed from a computer program. Test data is very important to be understood, because test data is the data from which we can detect the logical errors we run the program, and this form of running a program is called test data, to find out and remove the logical errors. The detection of logical errors is called test data. Now we'll discuss the next module, which is the next step, which is the implement the program. I'm gonna discuss this today with you guys. So this will be the module number 6, and step number 7, and the name is implement the program. Implementation is actually the process of making the things practical, like typing the program to get the required results. It's called implementation, so we'll discuss it now. Implementation is the process of taking the program and placing it into operation. Like I've just told you guys, that making things practical, one of the best ways to implement a new program is called running the program in parallel. Under this condition, the new program is run with existing system. So here we'll type computer system, existing computer system. If there are problems with the new programs, they can be corrected while the existing system is still being after the bugs are out, the new programs are slowly phased in, while the old system is slowly phased out. There are several new programs to be implemented. This phase in and phase out method is used for each program, one at a time. Training is another important aspect of implementation. So basically, we have learned that we have to check the programs with the new programs. So we have to check the bugs and need to remove it out from the program. New programs are slowly phased in, and while the old system is slowly phased out. So the old system is the one which contains error, so we don't need the phase the old program with the errors, so we need to slowly phase the correct one in. The new program means the corrected one, and need to slowly phase out the program which contains the error. So this is sort of debugging. Like if there are several new programs to be implemented, this phase out method is used for each program at one at a time. So this is a very important aspect of implementation. The next one is the maintain and update the program. So we'll discuss the next phase, or you can call the next step of problem solving method. Number 8, it is the maintain and update the program. It's a very technical and very kind of a topic we needs to be pay attention, because it is very technical. If you want to become a good problem solver and good programmer, you need to discuss and understand all these steps, phases, each and every one technically, and you need to implement, you need to apply all these steps if you want to become a good problem solver, or in other words, good programmer. So we'll discuss this phase. Program maintenance is an ongoing, means that this process is which kept ongoing process, keep continuing, of upgrading the program to accommodate new hardware or software requirements, and introducing minor improvements. Essentially, it is the expansion, updating, and improvement of program after its installation. Regular maintenance is essential to the continued usefulness of the program. Once the app is downloaded, installed in your computer system or in your cell phone, it needs to be regularly maintained time to time, because it is very essential. If you don't do it, then the program upgradation process and the maintenance process is stopped, and this way you can not update and maintain your program in a proper way. So if you don't do this, then the program can never be updated time to time, and all the features which are necessary to be installed can never give you the required results. Proper maintenance depends on the existence of complete documentation. So the next phase we will discuss after the maintain and update the program is the document the program, because documentation is always essential. If you don't have the documentation, you can never understand where we left and where you need to continue or restart. So this is very important. If you're doing the maintenance, you should write and prepare a document for that, because the document can have all that instructions manually written, it can be helpful. The document can also be called a user manual, which is helpful for the guidance in understanding where you have left the maintenance, and you need to start from there. So it is very important to prepare and maintain such document as well. So I'm gonna highlight the regular maintenance. Maintenance is very essential for the continued usefulness of the program. So viewers, that's all for today. We have discussed two different first we discussed the logical errors today, and where the remaining portion of the test and debug the program, and then we discussed the implement the program module 6, and next phase, maintain and update the program. That's all for today. Thanks for watching my video.